Hi everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a beautiful blue tansy and rosemary facial oil. Now this is the second blue themed video I have this week, and much like the formula you saw the other day, this formula is also going to be focused on depuffing and calming the skin. Again, we are also going to be using some beautiful plant-based ingredients. I'm really excited to share this with you. I'm actually going to be sharing the recipe with you today in this video, and I'll be putting the recipe and the percentages down below in the description box for you. As always, I will be writing up a full written blog style type tutorial for this formula and publish it in my Patreon campaign. If you're not sure what my campaign is yet, or you're not a patron, please click the link in the description box below. Head on over to my campaign. There's a ton to take advantage of. I publish weekly recipes and tutorials. A lot of them are just exclusive to the campaign, so you can access this formula's tutorial along with hundreds of other formulas and tutorials for just one small $5 pledge. Again, I'm going to place the link to my campaign in the description box below. I really hope you'll check it out and make 2023 your year to learn a new skill or enhance one you already have. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and prep these little cute roller bottles with some blue cornflowers. Now, I mentioned before this is another blue themed cosmetic video, so we're just going to be decorating this with some blue botanicals. A little bit of the flowers in here will infuse the oil a little bit, but not much. This is mainly just for decoration. So we're just going to go ahead and place a small bit of the blue cornflowers. I got the blue cornflowers from Brambleberry, and I just think they have the most vibrant blue color. Okay, I also wanted to show you real quick before we move on to the next step that these have a cute little bamboo lid, and the roller is a little stainless steel ball, which is going to be great for its cooling effect, especially under the eyes. All right, so the rest of this formula is super easy to put together. All we're going to do is go ahead and measure out our oils into this container, and I'll talk to you about the reason why I'm using the oils that I'm using and what the different properties are, so you get a good idea of why this is a great oil for depuffing the skin and helping with inflammation. Okay, so the first oil we're going to be weighing off here is some meadowfoam seed oil. Meadowfoam seed oil is really a lot like jojoba oil or also squalane. It's very close to your skin's makeup. I do like the viscosity of the meadowfoam seed oil a little bit more than squalane. Meadowfoam seed oil is just a little bit thicker, so it doesn't tend to drip down the skin as easily. So we're using meadowfoam seed oil for its balancing properties, and we are going to be using 60 grams. The batch itself is going to be 60 grams total, and my meadowfoam seed oil we're using at 60% of the recipe, so we're weighing off 36 grams of meadowfoam seed oil. Also, I've chosen this oil because of its light color. I really want the blue to not be compromised by let's say an oil that's more green or yellow in color. Now, the meadowfoam seed oil I got from Nature's Garden, and actually this is a fairly expensive oil. It's in line with squalane or also jojoba, maybe even a little bit more expensive than jojoba. So we're going to be balancing this out because this is going to be a rather expensive serum when all is said and done, but a little bit goes a long way. So we are going to be weighing off the next oil here, and we're going to be using some fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil is actually great for the skin. I know there's some controversy on the internet regarding whether or not it's good for your skin. I happen to think it is good for your skin. It's lightweight, it's hydrating, and it has basically an indefinite shelf life. This oil is also very clear in color, so it will take on the other color, the color of the blue that we're going for, very easily. So we're using the fractionated coconut oil here at 33.5% of the recipe, so that is 20.1 grams. So that way we are also making this oil a little more affordable by cutting that meadowfoam seed oil. All right. Now, the next part is optional. You could just replace this with more meadowfoam seed oil or more fractionated coconut oil or another oil of your choice. However, I like the use of cyclomethicone in this formula because it does help the glide, the slip, the feel of this serum, and it actually helps it dry down just a little bit faster so that it's not kind of a greasy feeling on your skin. You definitely get, at the rate that I'm using this is low, so you're definitely going to get that kind of light oil feeling to your skin, but this just helps it absorb and dry down a little bit faster. It is not a natural product. It is a silicone. However, the molecules in the cyclomethicone are large, so they don't penetrate the skin, rather they sit on top of the skin. So I am okay with using this. However, you can do what you like. If you don't want to use this, you can definitely replace it with just more carrier oil. We're using the cyclomethicone at 5% of the formula, so we're using 3 grams total. All right, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. Already, this is a great anti-aging blend and skin balancing blend. So I'm just getting that cyclomethicone all the way mixed in, and the oils combined, and you should have a nice clear looking formula here. So I'm going to set this aside. Now, the next thing we're going to do is weigh off the essential oils. I'm using this tiny scale because it's much easier to weigh the tiny amount of oil we're going to be using on this tiny scale. So we're going to be weighing off our blue tansy essential oil. Blue tansy essential oil is an absolutely amazing and unique product. Using this in your skincare products, if you're someone that sells your cosmetics, it's going to offer a lot of really, really high-end, great and unique benefits. So first of all, it's got that beautiful, beautiful blue color, which you're going to see in just a minute. And that is from its natural chemical compound makeup. It just is, the flower itself is yellow, but it's high in a chemical compound that causes it to turn blue when it's produced, when its oil is extracted and produced. So the blue tansy oil is fantastic for calming inflamed skin. It's got a ton of antioxidants, which a lot of times you're going to know with the deep color of things that it's high in antioxidants. But it's anti-inflammatory, high in antioxidants. It's great at collecting free radicals off of your skin. It's a very popular and trendy skincare item right now, or ingredient right now, and it's very expensive. It has a cooling effect on the skin, so it's great for the depuffing effect that I was going for. This little tiny bottle is 1/3 of an ounce. For about 1 full ounce of this, you're going to spend about $100, which is very expensive. However, that being said, a tiny, tiny bit goes a long way. So you don't have to use a lot to get the desired effect. And in fact, in this formula, we're using it at a 0.5%, and you could actually use it at less than 0.5%. But I'm going for 0.5% here. I really like the way that comes out. So 0.5% of this formula is 0.3 grams of blue tansy. Take a look at that blue color. It's like a deep indigo. So we're going to be using 0.3 grams. It has a really gorgeous herbaceous and kind of floral, yet almost reminds me a little bit of a camphor oil, all mixed together. Beautiful floral, earthy, and also a bit of a camphor smell. Okay, and then the last oil we're going to be adding in is some rosemary essential oil. This blends very well with the blue tansy oil. The smells go very good together. Also, the rosemary is going to offer some really nice cooling benefits, depuffing benefits, detoxifying. So we're using the rosemary at 1% of this formula, which is 0.6 grams. All right. We're going to go ahead and give this a little bit of a stir, and then we're going to combine it with the other oil. All right, you're going to see this clear formula turn to a beautiful, brilliant blue color in just a second. So you definitely want to get out every last drop, just because that blue tansy is a very expensive oil and you want to make sure that all of it gets into your formula. I'm just going to take my spoon and give this a nice stir, and there you go. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous color. It smells really fresh, and actually the smell itself can be associated with kind of a cooling sensation. So I am just super, super pleased with this formula. Okay, once this is all mixed, I have this little tiny beaker that I'm going to be using to fill up our containers. Okay, so here's my tiny beaker. I'm just going to go ahead and fill that. And then we're going to start filling. And look at that. Isn't that so, so gorgeous? All right, and now to place on these little roller tops with the kind of stainless little ball. See, there you go. Now we're just going to go ahead and put the lids on, and then I'll show you how one works, because you're probably wondering if this stains your skin, and no, it does not. I'll show you in just a minute. And there they are, looking super gorgeous, really high-end. You could probably sell these for a little bit more than you would maybe another oil you have on your website or something like that. Or they just would make a really nice luxurious gift or something to use on your own skin. Now, as far as packaging goes, I am probably going to put a clear kind of water resistant label around the bamboo, a see-through one. That way you still get the color of the bamboo, because I can't print white on my laser printer, which is what you would need. You would need a white ink with a clear label. That's a very expensive endeavor, getting the white ink. So I will probably take a little bit of I'll probably take a clear label and do it around the bamboo. And hopefully I can show you guys a finished picture of that soon. All right, stick around for a use demo. All right, so a 60-gram batch does fill up 6 of these, and here's another batch that I made already. So hopefully I'll be carrying these on my website soon, but here's the one I've been using and testing for some time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Just a nice, beautiful, clean, herbaceous smell with a little bit of a cooling note and a floral note. And what you're going to do is, obviously this is the back of my hand, but you're just going to take little dots of it. You can just kind of go like this under your eyes, or you can swipe it across your cheeks or your forehead like this, or just one swipe under your eye in your eye bag area. Okay, and then you're going to take your finger and just kind of massage it lightly in, pat it in under your eyes. And it just, as you can see, it goes on very smoothly. And it feels really, really nice. I have really been enjoying the anti-redness and anti-inflammatory effect it has on my skin. I tend to get red in addition to my genetic eye bags. So I have a couple of those issues going on that I'm always trying to find ways to combat. All right, everybody, that is how you make a beautiful blue tansy and rosemary facial serum. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Please leave comments or questions below. I really like answering your questions. Your comments mean a lot to me as well. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share this video with a friend. All right, everybody, catch you on the next video. Keep shining. Bye.